I'm Debbie, the researcher.
And I'm Judy, the athlete. And we're here to help you better your best.
A concept that I'd like to introduce kind of to the audience today is the idea of subtle energies. And they've always fascinated me. I think we watch them if we're a coach or a teacher. We see them all the time. And the athlete, I don't think they feel them and recognize them. But when you have a high-skilled athlete, the small changes make such a big difference in their performance because they do have that smaller window of improvement, in front of them. And so what lots of times we see are steps along the way, at least that tell me that athlete just fine-tuned again and they're really going up the ladder. And I mean, in golf, lots of times we'll go out on the golf course and practice and, throw 2 or 3 balls down in the same spot and hit them. And when the first ball that they hit becomes the best of the 3, they just moved up another level. That's an energy that they have hitting that first ball that it's the best. And that's great because that's what they do when they play a tournament.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. It sounds like their feel is really fine-tuned at that point in time. I see a lot of that in archery. When they achieve that level where their skill is really, really good, they have the ability to feel the smallest thing being off, and they literally will save the arrow. Mm-hmm. So in the middle of the shot at the release, they'll throw a bow arm one way or the other way, or they'll do something with to try to save it. They'll actually change what they do to save the arrow, and you'll actually see an arrow go in the middle with form that you would think like, I would never coach, right? Yeah,
so in my mind, I believe that's all happening at the subconscious level. It's not something intentional at all that they're doing, but these subtle energies exist in that realm, and it speaks to the changes that we see in performance, like you just gave a great example of. So, as a coach or an athlete, it's so important, I think, to recognize, if we can, those subtle energies and moving up the scale.
Sure.